Guys, so I'm just gonna record a short video about my 4-month update. Hope you guys enjoy. So freaking
she picture perfect, so I told them I'm a flicker. They got amnesia, don't remember how they played us. They wanna knock me down, but somehow I just stay up.
Hi guys, and I'm back with another YouTube video. What is today? Here I go with the ums and ahs. So, as you guys know, if you watched my first video, I locked up my hair. I feel like I should take my glasses off because these little blue things is annoying. I just want to apologize in advance because I move so freaking much. I am a fidgeter and I cannot stay on task. I am so sorry. I locked my hair up July 26th and it is December 10th. So a little over 4 months. I just did a retwist a couple days ago. It's kind of weird jumping from 1 month to 4 months. I did record a video when I was around 2 or 3 months and I did my second retwist. I thought about it and I don't know, I kind of psyched myself out and I was like, just stop trying to do YouTube. But I do want to try to get back on it, so I may go back and post it, and it'll be kind of weird and it'll be after this video. But you know, just if y'all want to see it. But I just want to give a little update on my hair. I know last time I was here, I was talking about some issues I was having, and I just want to say some solutions that I have for it, or just like if I'm still having the problem. So first, I'm just going to show my hair. It's grown a lot since the last video that you guys seen. I'm going to show how much it grown actually. So this is a knot of where I started. So this is how much it's grown. And you know, the middle part, they're really thick, so it comes out of the retwist faster, but you can see the knot. This because I started with interlocking, so I don't think it's necessarily budding. That's just where my knot is. My hair's pretty uneven, but let's try glasses again because I actually cannot see. So the problem that I was having with my scalp and the flaking, I just really needed to oil my scalp basically. So the oil that helped, I threw it away because I went through it and I had to go get some more. But it was in like a small bottle. I'll probably put a picture up. It was like this. Probably won't put a picture up. But yeah, basically the problem that I was having is I just needed to oil my scalp more. And yeah, you know, it's still, it's not dry, a little flaky, but not as flaky. If you watch that first video, it was very flaky. And then the unraveling, I was doing so good. I was like 4 months in, say, and I was not having this little unravel problem anymore. If you can like look closely, you could see that it's like basically separate, and you know, on the damaged parts of my hair that I was talking about before. And you know, I wasn't having the problem anymore. I was doing so good, and I was like, yay, I'm finally like, you know, making a lot of progress. But then I I did a retwist, and then I went to Florida and I swam every single day for the 6 days that I was there. And you know, it's not good for your hair. Chlorine's not good for your hair, obviously. But, you know, I just love getting in the pool. And I'm such a kid, so I always go under still, like a little kid. But, yeah, basically my hair was just unraveling so much. So much to the point that I was retwisting in the pool, retwisting in the shower. It was just so crazy. It was unraveling so much. And I even cried. Sorry if you heard all those vibrations on my iPad. I just put my iPad on Do Not Disturb though. But yeah, so I even had a breakdown. I started crying. I was like, I need to start all the way over. It was looking so unhealthy. All the hairs was just like ragged and I was so sad. But I fixed it. I just, you know, basically starting over. Not starting over from scratch, but I'm going back to like these issues again. So that's frustrating. But now that I know that eventually it'll go away, I'm okay. So a new issue, sorry that my glasses keep going from on and off and on and off. Sorry if that's annoying. I just cannot see. I don't even know why I took them off. Well, I know why I took it off. It's like this blue little glare from my iPad, but I need to see. So I'm like blind. But a new problem that I'm having right now is that I'm noticing that a lot of the sizes that I like I'm looking at like, ooh, I love her size. Can't wait for my locks to mature and look so beautiful like that. But then I do research and try to figure out how many locks they have, and they'll end up having like 70 or 80 locks. And then I get a little sad because I only have 60. And I'm like, oh no, like, mine are gonna be maybe bigger than I would like. But you know, I have started to cope with that. I'm like, I looked at like the biggest I probably would not like. And I have more locks than like that. So like, I think that I'll probably be satisfied with whatever my locks turn out. Because I mean, even it can't get that much bigger than like, you know, like even my biggest, most chunkiest lock, if it's like this wide, I'll be okay. So, and then I started looking at other people that have like even less locks than I have, just a little bit less. And I'm like, oh, you know, like I actually, you know, I'll be okay with that. So I wouldn't say it's an issue. It was just a little thing that I brought up that came to my attention. And I was like, kind of like, oh no. I was like, oh no. But now I'm okay. I talk to a lot of people that have locks and they think that, they gave me some suggestions of like some other people out there that have similar amount of locks as me, just showing me that that's how my locks might look, and I'm perfectly okay with that. So that problem is out the window. But I just want to say that before, if you're thinking about starting locks, before you do it, go ahead and research what you want your locks to look like, how big or small they are, and kind of see like, oh, I like this size, how many locks do they have? That way when you're doing your parting, you can have similar amount of locks to that. Because like if someone has like 100 locks and their locks are like this size and you're like, oh, I really like that, you want to have around the same size as them. And you can't compare that much though, because everybody's hair texture is different. They have different densities and stuff. So somebody's lock that starts off looking like this might stay looking like this. You never know. So you can't really compare that hard. This lock always likes to be up here. But you can't compare yourself to that hard. And that's another thing that I really have to tell myself, don't compare your locks to anybody else. But you know, still learning. It's the beginning of my journey. But yeah, I am loving, like, it's grown a lot. So, like a lot. You know, I can't really, like from here it's only this much. But like in other places, especially the back, I don't know. You guys probably didn't watch my first video, but the back has grown so much. And it's like actually hanging now, and I love it. So yeah, and I'm getting a little hang brushing up against my clothes and stuff. So that's cool. And that's something that I just noticed. Like, it's grown this much in some places, not in all places. Some places like this, some places like this. But I just started noticing it, and that's something that like really hits you hard. Like, oh, you know, your hair goes from this long to this long. That's like a big deal, and it's something that you don't notice. And then when you do notice it, it's a gift. It's like a good surprise. But yeah, that's something that you shouldn't look out for though, because if I was watching this one that has grown, so like this one has grown a lot, but if I was watching it, I would have saw it slowly happen, and then I would have been getting deterred. I'm like, oh, my hair is barely growing. But since I didn't really pay attention to it for like 3 months, I noticed like, wow, this has grown a lot. So yeah, just a little tips that I've learned. Just let me know if you guys like these videos. I know I don't really have like a huge following right now, but if there's anybody out there just watching and there's something that you're like, if your videos are like this, I probably would watch longer or whatever, just let me know in the comments. I would love some criticism. But yeah, so see you guys next time.